Am I the only one who thinks he looks like a carrot? What's up guys, it's chumq, and I'm here today to review another LEGO Dimensions fun pack. Today we're featuring Aquaman. He really looks like a carrot. I don't know, you tell me. Orange top, green bottom. Carrot. I mean, there's nothing wrong with looking like a carrot. Carrots are actually good for you. They're good for your eyesight. The first vehicle he comes in is the Aqua Watercraft. The second is the 7C Speeder, which actually sounds like a tongue twister. 7C Speeder, 7C Speeder, 7C Speeder, 7C Speeder. Owned it. And finally we have the Trident of Fire, which is quite ironic because it's underwater. Alright, so let's have a close-up look at the box and see what's inside. Alright, so let's start at looking at the front and the back of the packaging. Aquaman's look is based on DC's new 52 design, apart from the obvious striking resemblance to a carrot of course. He's got that Justin Bieber hairdo going on, which I believe is called the side swoop. I like that he's using the Trident of Neptune as his weapon, which is cleverly incorporated as part of the 3 vehicle builds. The Aqua Watercraft kinda reminds me of the Tri-Bubble Bongo, which is the underwater vehicle that Anakin and Obi-Wan used in Episode 1. Okay, I know it's a bit of a stretch, but that's why I said kinda. Besides the color scheme, the build is actually alright. I like the fins placed on both sides and those 2 clear blue pieces that stick out the back to simulate jets. Finally, as I mentioned with the minifig, it's cool that they incorporated the Trident of Neptune into it. The second alternate build is called the 7C Speeder. Good call on the top part and making it look like the fins of a fish. I also like how they made those 2 green pieces resemble the claws of a crustacean. The third alternate build is called the Trident of Fire. I really like how they made the back part of this vehicle look and feel like a fish's tail. You know, all 3 designs have a similar feel to it that stay true to the theme, but then again, can stand on its own as a different build, unlike those flying monkeys of the Wicked Witch in my other review. Aquaman can be played in the DC Comics world as a standalone character. He is currently 1 in 9 characters that can use the dive ability, which will probably expand to more in the future wave releases. He and Krusty the Clown are the only known characters who can grow plants and spray fill switches to solve specific puzzles. He is the only playable character who can summon water elements by using his Atlantis ability. Now with that being said though, he requires the Atlantis pools to do so. Let's take a look at the other things he can do in the game. Aquaman has the ability to clean hazardous waste by using his Hazard Cleaner ability. If you hold down the circle button, he does this spinning attack by twirling the Trident of Neptune around while waves of water splash out. He can swim pretty darn good. You know, he's Aquaman after all. He can talk to lobsters and tell him to do his bidding. And finally, my favorite, he can be seen teaching schools of fish, which include Nemo and Dory. This is what the Aqua Watercraft looks like in the game. Now all 3 vehicles are able to fire some sort of underwater missile. They are not the fastest means of travel underwater, but hey, at least you're traveling in style, right? Here is a look at the 7C Speeder. And finally, here is the Trident of Fire. Now, being underwater vehicles, it's not really expected that you can use them above water, but I gave it a go anyway just to see what will happen, and I was quite pleasantly happy with the result. As expected, it looks like a fish popping out of water, which I quite enjoy watching. Alright, so that's a look at the LEGO Dimensions Fun Pack featuring Aquaman. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please show your support by commenting, subscribing, and hitting that like button. I'll see you again next time.